Listen, come sit closer. I'm not going to waste your time with soft words. If you're over 40 and you're still living like you're warming up for life, you're not. You're in it. This is not rehearsal. This is the second half, and the second half moves faster. I've lived long enough to see how this plays out. At 25, you think you have forever. At 35, you think you still have options. At 45, you start doing math in your head. If I work 20 more years, if my health holds up, if nothing goes wrong. That word right there, if, becomes dangerous. Let me tell you something most people won't. After 40, life stops forgiving laziness. It stops forgiving denial. You don't feel it all at once. It's subtle, quiet, but it's real. First truth, time is no longer cheap for you. When you were young, you could waste a year and laugh about it. Bad relationship, lesson learned. Wrong career move, pivot. Now, a wasted year at 45 is different. That's 5% of your remaining prime energy gone. That's 1 year closer to knees hurting, parents aging, kids growing up without you noticing. You don't have the luxury of figuring it out forever. You need direction. You need execution. You need to stop saying, I'll start next month. Because let me tell you what happens next month. Nothing. Second truth, your body has been writing a story about you. Every time you said, I'll sleep later. Every time you chose stress over boundaries. Every time you skipped movement because you were too busy. At 25, your body was loyal. It cleaned up your mess. At 45, it starts sending warnings. I had a friend, strong guy, successful, always said he'd slow down after one more deal. One day his chest tightened at work. Not dramatic, just enough. Doctor told him, you've been living on borrowed time. Borrowed time. That phrase changes a man. Don't wait for a hospital room to suddenly care about your health. Discipline now is cheaper than regret later. Third truth. Most people your age are tired for the wrong reason. They're not tired because they worked hard. They're tired because they worked hard on the wrong life. They chase status, titles, bigger houses, impressive LinkedIn bios. But they never asked, does this actually make me free? I've seen men hit 48 and realize they built a life they don't even like, but they're trapped by it. Bills, image, expectations. Starting over feels scary, I know. But staying stuck until 60, that's terrifying. 1 year of uncomfortable courage can change everything. But most people choose 10 years of quiet misery instead. Fourth truth. Not everyone deserves access to you anymore. When you're young, you keep everybody around. Old friends, toxic friends, draining relatives. Because you think loyalty means endurance. It doesn't. Loyalty without respect is self-destruction. After 40, your circle should shrink, not because you're bitter, but because you're selective. Your energy is limited now. Give it to people who multiply it, not people who drain it. Fifth truth. No one is coming to rescue you. Let that sit. No secret opportunity. No perfect boss. no miracle inheritance. No motivational video is going to fix your life if you don't move. If you're still blaming your parents, your childhood, the economy, your spouse, you are giving away the only thing that can save you: responsibility. Responsibility feels heavy, but it is also power. The day you stop waiting is the day your life changes. Sixth truth: you are being watched. If you have children, younger siblings, even co-workers, they are studying your behavior, not your speeches. If you say family first, but they only see your back walking out the door, that's the lesson they learn. If you say health matters, but you treat your body like a machine, they notice. Your example is louder than your advice. Legacy isn't money, it's modeling. Seventh truth: your job will replace you faster than your family can heal from your absence. I've watched companies hold big farewell speeches and post the job opening the next week. But I've also watched children slowly stop talking to fathers who were always busy. You can earn more money. You cannot replay your daughter's 10th birthday. You cannot redo the years your marriage slowly drifted because work was crazy. Choose wisely what you're sacrificing for. Now let me tell you something most people don't admit. Fear grows after 40. Fear of starting over. Fear of failing publicly. Fear of losing stability. Fear of being irrelevant. So people shrink. They stop dreaming loudly. They settle quietly. They say, "It is what it is." No, it is what you tolerate. Playing small at 45 is more dangerous than failing at 25. Because at 25, failure is a lesson. At 45, regret is a shadow that follows you. Let's talk about money for a moment. At 20, money is excitement. At 30, money is progress. At 40 plus, money is security. If you are still spending to impress people who don't even think about you when they go home, you are sabotaging your future. Wealth isn't cars, it's options. It's the ability to say no. It's the ability to rest. It's the ability to walk away. And freedom is quieter than you think. Another truth: holding grudges at this age is poison. I've seen men carry anger for 20 years. It aged them faster than stress ever could. Forgiveness doesn't mean allowing disrespect. It means refusing to let bitterness live rent-free in your chest. You don't have time for emotional baggage anymore. It's too heavy. And here's a wake-up call. Look at your parents. Look closely. The way they move slower now. The way their memory slips sometimes. The way time has touched them. That is not just their story. That is your preview. Time is undefeated. Stop acting like you're the exception. Comparison is another trap. You scroll and see 28-year-olds making millions. 35-year-olds retiring early. That is noise. Your only competition is the man you were last year. Did you grow? Did you get stronger? Did you become more disciplined? After 40, growth is quiet. It's waking up early. It's choosing water over alcohol. It's investing instead of spending. It's having hard conversations instead of avoiding them. That's what winning looks like now. And here's the part most people misunderstand. Your 40s can be your most powerful decade. You're not naive anymore. You've failed enough to recognize traps. You've succeeded enough to know your strengths. You have clarity now, and clarity is more powerful than energy. But clarity requires honesty. Are you living intentionally, or just repeating routines you never questioned? Are you designing your life, or drifting through it? Drifting feels comfortable. Designing feels uncomfortable. But drifting leads to regret. Designing leads to peace. Let me leave you with this. You're not old, but you're not early either. The next 10 years will shape the next 30. Every habit you build now compounds. Every bad decision you ignore compounds. Every relationship you neglect compounds. Life multiplies whatever you feed it. So feed it discipline. Feed it courage. Feed it ownership. The clock is not your enemy. It is your reminder. And one day, sooner than you think, you will either look back at this season and say, "That's when I got serious," or you will whisper, "I should have listened." Don't wait for pain to teach you what wisdom is offering for free. Life is no joke. And this is your wake-up call.